to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So Kansas State's with less than ideal field position as they come out for their first possession. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the Wildcats will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Michigan Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First and 10 play coming up. And the back gets the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And that is no good. With that miss, no change in the score. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. To throw, it's Barnett. Lets it go quickly. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. But to catch the defense with the draw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Second down play coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Turn down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's an option look. He's got a tremendous toughness here. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. They'll try the option play here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now here comes the point after attempt. The quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. He gets it started on the next drive. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. To throw, it's Barnett. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking right, this one caught. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Tackle made after the completion. And the Wildcats come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And there's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. To the air, it's Barnett. Makes a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to extend the play. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up. Here's the throw deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
To throw, it's Barnett. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Using his legs, it's Rice. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the Wildcats will line up to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team in field position. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands.
And the junior gets home making a sack there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game is not...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff will be a return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for some space. It's Rice. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. We get the second half started with the running play. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Finds his target. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, and I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a 1st down there. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback still with the football. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
This quarterback's already proven he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option. He's reached the end zone now for the 2nd time in this football game. The defense better start to account for him, or he's going to make them pay for it again.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room with the 25. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's a shotgun run call. Fights off a defender. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Rice. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. In the clear at the 25. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever.
Touchdown, Wolverines. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to field it. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Third down play for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. Except for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. He's running out of time here. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He eludes the rush. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this 1st down. He gets the first. They keep the chains moving.
They're going to run the option. The back's got to run a pitch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly. And now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.